family is a confessional rather than a courtroom. A senior judge of the Supreme Court recently congratulated the bride and groom in a marriage with a pertinent piece of advice. See that you never convert your family into a courtroom. Instead, let it be a confessional. If the husband and wife start arguing like attorneys in an attempt to justify their behavior, their family becomes a court of law and nobody wins. On the other hand, if the husband and the wife, as in a confessional, are ready to admit their faults and try to correct them, the family becomes a heavenly one. Thus, we can avoid the dangers of dysfunctional families. Same thing we could apply in our priestly and religious life. Remedy for this dysfunction of families, St. John gives some tips. If God has loved us so much, then we also ought to love one another. He did not say we also ought to love God, but rather we ought to love one another. In other words, the immediate response to God's love as it envelops each one of us should be to have respect and consideration and love for one another. This is the way we manifest our love for God.